Hello vinyl community, this is Classic Jam. I'd like to welcome everybody back to my channel. This is another segment of Discogs records that I just got in. Very happy. I want to mention the seller. His seller's name is Lyndale Records. That's Lyndal Records on Discogs. And I'm telling you, I had like this wow moment on Discogs, and when I opened up that box and I pulled those records out, they were like brand new. Remember the old days when we used to take the seal off and we take that record out for the first time, and it's like, man, so clean. And these records were that clean. So I like to share these records with you. There's one more thing I want to bring up to everybody, that they just don't make music like they used to. When I was listening to all these jams, I'm like, wow, really good synth pop music. I think most of these are kind of synth pop. I got 13 records to show you, a little Italo disco, and I think the last one might be some acid house. So let's get started with the show. And again, Lyndale Records from Discogs. Well, thank you very much. The first one is Let Me Go. This is by Heaven 17. This came out '82, and this is British something records, and it's a subgenre of Virgin, and this is actually a UK pressing. In 1882, this song was ahead of its time. And I do have another one by Heaven 17, and it's called Temptation and We Live So Fast. That's some really good hits also. And I think their album is called Penthouse and Pavement. I don't have that one, but maybe one day I will. So there it is, Let Me Go by Heaven 17. This one's more, I guess, synth pop, kind of Italo disco. And I had this on my CD for a long time. This is called Slice Me Nice by Fancy, and this came out in '84. Very good song. I just mixed it up with some other records. Sounds absolutely fantastic. 1984, so good. Okay, Pet Shop Boys. Love Pet Shop Boys. And I used to have this kind of like this CD that was recorded, and it has like some Club 6400 stuff on there. So, and I was listening to it, and I thought the song was called Heartbeat, but it was actually called Heart, and it's by the Pet Shop Boys. This particular track came out, I guess, around '87, '88. Very good song. And again, if you get the Pet Shop Boys 12-inch singles, it is unbelievable. The sound effects in there. Chef Pettibone does some of their mixes. It is so good. Heart. Pet Shop Boys. Okay, next one, I got actually 4 records from this artist, and I love her voice. I think her voice is amazing. Her name is Sandra, and my favorite song by her is Heaven Can Wait, and this one came out in '88. Really good, some pop music there. The next Sandra I have, and this one was hard to find. It's kind of rare. And also another rare thing about Sandra is the CD. If you get the CD called Secret Land. And this is the 12-inch single of Secret Land. This one came out in '88. So good. Really good synth pop. If you ever get it, listen to it on YouTube. Okay, this one right here, this is another one off that CD I was telling you about, Sandra, Secret Land. This one's called Around My Heart, and it's got the extended mix on there. And this one came out '88. Must have been a couple, no, this one's '89. Must have been 2 years it came out, but this one was '89. Okay, the last Sandra record that I got from Mr. Lyndale Records is right here. This is called Hiroshima. Came out '89. Now, this song right here is synth pop, got some acid house in it, it's got some scratching in it, and it's got some samples. And also, one of the samples it has in there is a sample from Led Zeppelin, Whole Lotta Love, the guitar riff in there. So, a little bit slower paced song, not as highly tempo as her other hits that she had, but it's a very good song. So I'm so glad he had it in his collection. Sharp and Newman. This one's called Change Your Mind. Yes, that is Gary Newman, who put out Cars. This particular track came out in '85. When I first heard this song, I had it on a Razormaid. I'm like, man, that's a really good song. So speaking of Razormaid, they actually have the Razormaid mix version on here and also the extended version. So if the Razormaid record's a little bit high in value and you're looking for this song, it has the Razormaid mix on there and also the extended mix. I'm telling you, the covers and the sleeves, everything on these records are like flawless. This guy really took really good care of his records. This next one is an extremely rare song. It's a synth pop song, came out around '89 that I never knew about till recently, so a DJ made a CD for me. And the name of the song is called In This World by Design. I think this one is a German pressing. And I want to say these two guys are from Norway, if I'm not mistaken. So, really rare, synth pop, Design, In This World. Okay, the next one is Vicious Pink. And this one's called Fetish. And this came out around, I think, '85. I do have another single by Vicious Pink. It's called Can't You See? And on the flip side, they got one called, I think it's 8:15 and Nowhere. It's more of a faster beat song, instrumental. It's really, really good. And this one's good too. This one kind of reminds me of, you know that group called Zymox, and they have, it's more dark wave synth pop. It's kind of got their beats and their special effects in there. And I want to say the vocals are more like Lords of Acid. If you know Lords of Acid stuff, Lust, and the other stuff that came out after I Sit on Acid, like '88, '89. And the female sounds kind of like this. So really good song called Fetish. I think there's another one by Vicious Pink that's missing from my collection. I want to say it's called Take Me Now. So I'll be looking out for that one. Axodry. Axodry, this one's called The Time Is Right. Another thing too about this seller, I was looking through his collection and I was pulling up, you know, because Discogs has YouTube integrated with it, so you can listen to all the videos and all the songs. And I was listening, the very first time I've ever heard this, and I like it a lot, Axodry, they put out the other one called You, the Beauty and Beast mix, You're in My Dreams, and also they got another one called Surrender. So Axodry is a really good, West Side, I think is the name, yeah, West Side is the name of the label on here. It's really good. Another synth pop, kind of rare. This is JWB, and this one's called Never Again. And I've never seen this before. This is a record label called 88 Records, and the parent company is West Side. It came out in '89. If you remember, and I want to say maybe 1 year prior, JWB, and he had his name of his artist was called Hits the Beat. It was called JWB Hits the Beat. In My Life, or something like that. One Day in My Life. That's the name of the song. One Day in My Life. It sounds a lot like that. And this was the later copy of '89. This one's called Never Again. The last record that I got from this stack, and this came out in 1990, and I had this on a mixtape, and I loved it a lot. And it sounds, it's more like acid house, kind of Euro, and it has some techno in it. This is called Move Your Body by Expansions. And the record label is called Optimism, and the parent company is Arista. And this is a UK pressing. This one right here has the sample, if you know the song called S Express, by the S Express, the theme song that came out in '88, and it has that sample that's in here too. And I want to say, to me, it's got some of that good drum beat, some of that good 808 stuff in there too. So if you like techno music, you like acid house, and you like the song S Express, the theme, you'll like this one a whole lot. Expansions, Move Your Body. So very, very happy I got all these records. Again, it's Lyndale Records, Lyndaal, and check him out on Discogs. Another thing about him too, all your 80s big hair fans that into collecting tapes and the metal bands, you know, all the good stuff, Twisted Sister, Def Leppard, all the old stuff. He's got a lot of those tapes on his channel right now. So check him out, Lyndale Records. So thank you so much to you, And thank you to the YouTube and the vinyl community. I'll see you next time.